Greetings, this is Charles Darwin, and I'm sitting underneath a limber pine. Here's one right here. It's so called because you can bend the stems very easily. You could almost tie them into a knot. That's why it's called a limber pine. The unusual thing, however, is where I have found this limber pine. Normally it's found in places such as the Rocky Mountains, and even other mountains of the Intermountain West. And also, a few of them are found in the Black Hills. They're remnants of a more widespread population that predominated after the last ice age. Then why am I seeing them here, in the Chisos Mountains, in very southern Texas, just a few miles from Mexico? This is a remnant of an earlier population that's been stranded by the ice ages, and there are many populations like this. And this plays an important part in evolution, because these populations become rare, and they become isolated so that they become genetically different from other populations of the same species. And so this is a dynamic of evolutionary change. And then, if in the future the weather should ever, or the climate I should say, should ever become different and a little bit more moisture, then this species could spread again. Perhaps it might be a different species than the ones that are still called limber pine in the other mountains of the West. It's just so unusual to see them here beside yuccas and beside very small-leaved oaks and cypresses, but here they are. Now, we're changing the climate as a result of putting carbon dioxide into the air. We're speeding up a process that would have happened naturally. The species was already restricting its range, but we've put carbon dioxide into the air and caused a more rapid climate change, so that the climate change that would have occurred in 1,000 years is now occurring in 100, and what would have occurred in 100 years is now occurring in 10. And so this species may become extinct very quickly and before it has any chance of recovery from natural processes. Meanwhile, it is an evolutionary remnant, an evolutionary odyssey, a remnant of the ice ages trapped in desert mountains in southern Texas. This is Charles Darwin. Tally-ho, and amen.